So we have the hands-off protesters going out there and protesting the Great Orange Man. And my initial thoughts on this is, if protesting actually did anything when it came to changing policy in the United States, we'd live in a very different country right now. So I'll start out by saying this. If you're an American and you're protesting Donald Trump, you have every right to protest Donald Trump. Donald Trump just got elected 2 months ago. And it's obvious to me at this point that the powers that be want him out of there. So I'll give you a couple examples how mass protesting anything in the United States doesn't do anything. So let's go down with the most recent, Joe Biden. We had hundreds of thousands of students at universities, and also protesting at a university is 100% protected speech by the Supreme Court. And they were saying, hey, we want the United States to divest from Israel and not support their war against the Palestinians. And guess what? Joe Biden didn't give a shit. It very likely cost him all of his popularity from his base, and he wasn't going to win the election without young people. You know why? When it comes to war, you can protest your heart out. They don't give a shit. Let's go with another example. Barack Obama. Barack Obama had multiple protests when it came to his illegal drone war. And even protesters were following him around at golf courses being like, hey, you're causing collateral damage in these drone strikes and you're murdering innocent people. So all these people who are upset right now when it comes to Donald Trump sending people to an El Salvador prison without due process, President Obama has already murdered American citizens without due process. And also during the Bush administration, Rumsfeld was basically claiming that Americans don't have any rights. So any protest that is successful, so to speak, it's only because the oligarchy wants it to succeed. Another mass protest, Occupy Wall Street. We had these people protesting Wall Street, which made no sense to me because it was the Federal Reserve and Fannie and Freddie that caused the 2008 financial crisis. So you're protesting the wrong people. And here we are with the most consequential presidency in my lifetime, the Bush administration. The Bush administration had multiple protests over the Patriot Act, starting 2 illegal wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, and aggressively attacking Iraq that didn't do anything to the United States. Guess what? Those wars happened anyways. I'm not saying that people shouldn't go out there and protest if they have strong feelings when it comes to the current administration, but I think you need to realize something. The only possible way I see Donald Trump being removed from office is if he's actually impeached, which we are not there yet. And it's not going to be because of mass protests. It's going to be because Wall Street wants him gone. But when I see all these protests when it comes to Donald Trump, the same rules apply, no matter how big the protest is, no matter how much people are pissed off, because there is bipartisan consensus in Washington that money is political speech. And until we actually address the underlying issue that politicians can take unlimited PAC money, we're still going to get the same when it comes to policy, because they care more about the money than they do the American people. Let's stop pretending that this is a democracy. And the one nice thing about the Trump administration, even though they're engaging in cronyism that is reaching new heights, it's out in the open.